There are no words. Except close your mind, open your hearts, and prepare for Metroid Prime to be shot at your face at accelerations of near infinite possibility. Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to more Let's Play Metroid Prime. I am Average Jack LP and I probably always will be. Don't quote me on that though. Probably. It's always a probable, but never a definite. Anyways, in the last episode we kind of sort of exploded Space Frigate Orpheon, and that was kind of cool, I guess. We had an escape sequence, and then we chased Ridley here, and Ridley is nowhere to be found. Our ship is here! Our ship is here, that's kind of neat. But yeah, aside from that, not a whole lot going on. So let's explore Talon 4 in this episode, and we'll call it a day. Or maybe a year, I don't know. Knowing my upload schedule as of late, oh my god, those things have so much health. Knowing my upload schedule as of late, though, the future could be dark. Oh, okay, so we don't need to scan that. Anyways, I have kind of just now made the executive decision to keep scanning things, just so the people who are using this as a walkthrough, maybe it's not you necessarily, but someone in the future maybe, who are using this as a walkthrough, they can get an idea for what they need to do, what they need to scan if they want to get 100%, because I know there's a lot more completionists out there aside from me. However, I'm not going to take the time to read them all. I will read all of the pirate data and Chozo lore, which will be coming up on... We had the pirate data in the last video, but I just kind of grazed over it. But I'll go over the Chozo lore and the pirate data both another time. However, we need to scan this guy. Oh god, get away from me. Yeah, so as you can see, we're not nearly as powerful without our charged shots or missiles. So it's going to be a lot of spamming the A button, a lot of this, which you guys get to hear, hopefully. I don't know. Actually, hopefully not. If you guys can't hear that, that'd be awesome, because that means the adjustments that I made to my mic, that's not true. I did not make any adjustments to my audio settings, so you guys are still going to hear some of that stuff, but that's okay, because I'm sure you're just excited to hear my voice again after, like, months of nothing. Even though there was some stuff that I got rid of on my channel, because I just kind of want to keep some completed stuff, but keep some new stuff on there too, because I am going to make a commitment to this game, because I really like this game a lot. And I honestly I want to start uploading again, because all my friends are busy doing, random stuff and either have girlfriends or are cool and have, are musically gifted and are busy all the time, unlike me. So I need to find something to do. I'm like, you know what? Let's playing is my thing. So here we are, introduced to the Chozo ruins. This segment, if I was to compare it to Super Metroid, it's really a lot like anything in Super Metroid. A little different. However, we got gang. We're getting butt touched here. But as you can see, switching your target like crazy is like a pretty efficient method, and I love that little effect with the steam coming off. In fact, let me see if I can make it happen again here by mashing the A button. I am not a very fast A button masher because I don't use that technique. Okay, yeah, right there. I love that effect. It just looks so cool. Anyways, with nowhere really obvious for us to go, I suppose we can go through the one open door, because over that way there's a door that's blocked with a missile lock, and all the other doors we can't really reach. So right here, we have one of my least favorite enemies in the game. These are scarabs. So these things, I could walk through them right now, and they will explode. However, if I did that, they would one-shot me in hard mode, I'm pretty sure, because they can do upwards to 50 damage to you in normal mode. When you have 99 health, that's not something you want. So, continuing on here, you can shoot these Igor, Bimos? Ions. The pun is there. We have more Chozo lore over there, so that's nice. More beetles to deal with. These guys are too tanky right now for me. Too tanky for me. I need to remember to rotate the camera a bit more. I'm saying a bit too much. Let's cut down on those ums. Here we have war wasps. They are kind of annoying, but honestly, they have the lowest health of any enemy we're going to run into in recent time, so don't have to worry about them too much. As much as I want to save, I'm not gonna, because if this episode has to get scrapped for whatever reason, I don't want to have to go back and record it. Or go back and record and redo the first part of the video. Because that would not be fun for me. And that was what would have happened. Oh my goodness, where did that war wasp go? I don't even know. Like, where? Oh, he's right there. He also just barely missed me. You're too slow! Yeah, no, we're not going to do that again. So right here, we have another new enemy. These are plasmites, I believe. They're basically like plasmites from Super Metroid, except these ones are a little bit more dangerous because they actually try to hurt you. However, if you shoot them, they'll, make light disappear. So as you can see, we're getting a warning sign from this water. That's because this water is a bit poisonous and a little rapey. So we don't want to touch that water if we can avoid it. Alright, so right here... big wide open room. There's totally nothing to worry about, I'm sure. And as you can, there we go. There's an item that can only be reached by this elevator bridge. Oh, let's go get. Oh no, it's raising up and the bridge is going away. I totally didn't see this coming. Anyways, we have our first quote-unquote boss of the game. It's really more of a mini boss with how just disgustingly easy this is. But right down here, this scan is like one of the easiest scans to miss in the game. Seriously. I have missed this like 90% of the time I play this game. That, and even though they're war wasps, this is counted as a different war wasp. It's called the ram war wasp. So be sure to get both of those. Now, remember when I said before that... Oh gosh. These things are pretty powerful. So remember when I said before that there's one part where I use my radar? This is that part. So basically all you do is you kill all the war wasps, sorry, ram war wasps, because they are a different enemy. They are a different breed of enemy. Oh gosh. But as long as I keep moving a little bit whenever they stop, they cannot hurt me. Alright, that's 2 down. Whoa, that guy right there was just like, I'm gonna cut across. Alright, there's that, and there's the second one. One more phase of this because, as everyone knows, 3 is the magic number in Nintendo games for bosses and a lot of other things. Okay, so... Okay, we just barely dodged that guy. And this one's gonna stop. And... Come on. There we go. One stops, lock on, and boom. Okay, for a second I'm like, whoa, does hard mode have a 4th? Because I've made it 12% through the game. You know, I've done a bit. But right here, we are going to gain back our first power-up that we had at the beginning of the game, but now suddenly we don't have. And with that, we get... Seriously, this animation's taking long, but God, it's so cool. The electricity all around the arm. We get the missile launcher back, so now we have 5 missiles, not 15. Fun fact, the first time I actually played this game, which I actually didn't mention it, the very first time I played this game, I got it as a birthday gift, which isn't the same copy. I don't know what happened to my original one. First time I got this game, I actually... didn't even like beat the first boss. Like I got to the first boss, I'm like, I'm too scared. This is too scary. I was, let's see, 2002. I was 8 years old, 6 years old. I don't remember it. I really don't remember my age because I really wish I wasn't as young as I am. Like one of my biggest regrets was being born in '96 instead of like '94. Like, cause I seriously wish I could have had a more of a childhood with the N64. Like, cause I honestly. I didn't really get to grow up with the N64. I was not born into the N64, as the meme is going around right now. With Bane, like, I was born into the N64, you merely adapted it. Like, really, I did too. That was what I did. I adapted to the N64. I never really had one. But right here, we have a missile door. I didn't really get to explain, but missile locks, sorry, make it so you have to have missiles to break it, which was on that door we had back in the first area, which I didn't really get to show. I kind of just went on, but because I know where to go in this first area. Like, I have this first part memorized completely. However, I probably will end up needing a guide just to remember some missile expansions and whatnot. Did I scan these? Okay, I totally did. So these are blast caps. I never actually mentioned it. When you kill them, they explode. If you get too close, they explode. So kill them from a distance because that toxin is kind of rapey. So our first missile expansion of the game, there are a total of 250 missiles, and we are now at 10. Yep, this is going to be a long one. Let's see if I can make this jump. Okay, cool, because I really don't want to touch that liquid because it's going to be deadly. Alright, so continuing on through here. More of those guys. I don't want to deal with them. Oh, wow. That was like 3 of those guys that just touched me. And they did that much damage. Now, I need to check because I don't know for a fact. But I think that this might be a scan. Yeah. Now, in another one of the Metroid games, it is not it is a scan, but you don't have to get it when it's broken in this game. But in another game, you have to get it when it's broken, which is kind of annoying. Oh, come on. I totally hit that guy. Anyways, moving on. But as I was saying, oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. We are not having that. We are not having any of your Scarab bullshit. No way. I am not having it. Okay, I think we're fine. Damn it. Okay, where are we at? Oh, we're totally fine on time. Hello. I just look up from, like, my computer, and it's just boom. Nice spooky. Okay, so, going back to my original story, I was too scared to play Metroid Prime when I first got it, because it was, like, my biggest fear at that time was aliens. Oh, okay, it just spawned right under me. Jerk. So, yeah, here's the missile door I was saying. So, I ended up not playing it for a very, very long time, but then the next time that I had played it, when I was like 13 or something. Like, I was like, I'm not scared of anything, because when I was 13, I was the biggest, like, tool jerk. Like, no one would like me when I was 13. Like, none of my friends now. Like, I was a bully when I was 13. I was a bully who was only, like, obsessed with popularity. And I'm not gonna lie right now, you might actually be able to hear it, but probably not. My phone is vibrating, and whoever is calling me, I will call you out. You know what? I'm gonna call him out right now. We are gonna call out this person because I think I know who it is. I think I know who it is, and we're gonna call him out on my channel. So, Adam, also known as the Super Spoon Man, go on his channel and say you interrupted Average Jack LP, or tell him if you know him, and he is a terrible person. Tell him that he is a terrible person, and then tell him Average Jack LP says he's sorry. Because he's not. So, coming up, look at this morph. Oh, no. We totally didn't see that coming. So, this part of the game is a little dangerous, because we have a lot of parasites, and I could use my missiles. However, I'm really hoping that they drop some missiles. So, what I like to do for this part is lock on, like, one of them and just kind of circle the room, because it's really hard for them to hit you if you are circling constantly. I also just realized that him calling me right now is a dangerous thing, and that I might need to pause this recording because of a certain little thing called Skype. Oh gosh. Okay. No touching. This is a no touching zone. I don't know what he was doing there. Oh my gosh. Adam, stop calling me. Even though you can't hear me right now. Stop calling me. Because I am recording. And when I'm recording, there are no breaks. So, if you want to talk about no breaks, this guy. He doesn't know what breaks were. He never knew what breaks were. He was not born into breaks like we were. We all knew what breaks were, but this guy doesn't know what breaks are. This is, if I have the opportunity to scan, this is, I believe, armored? A plated beetle. Which, by the way, fun fact, he becomes a normal enemy later in the game. So he's going to move side to side, and then he's going to dash at you. Best way to take on this guy is 1, 2, 3, dodge, missile. And usually, if you can get him to go this way, it usually works a little bit better. 2, 3, dodge, missile. You can get him with that. By the way, in easy mode, it takes 2 missiles. In hard mode, it takes a lot more missiles. And by a lot more, I mean 1. Because missiles are pretty powerful things. So you can imagine with 250 missiles, one of 2 things is going to happen. Either it's going to get really hard, or you are Overkill McGee. It's kind of a mix, honestly. I think in hard mode it's going to get really difficult, but in easy mode, when you have 250 missiles, there's a certain ability. There's 4 certain charge abilities, is what I'll call them, which we'll see a lot later in the game. It's not for a while. That are very awesome, and they require missiles. And having 250 missiles makes me a happy man. So, while we obtain the morph ball, we will find a way to get out of here. Can you see a way out? Probably. But in the next episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime, we will... Actually, you know what? I need to make my way to the save station to do this, just to be on the safe side. So,
in the next episode of Metroid Prime, we will begin the real exploring of the Chozo ruins. As you can see, we have some stuff there. This stuff is actually later stuff, but we'll be going up there and continuing on this way and over here and over there. And then eventually, if we're lucky, probably in 2 episodes or so, we'll be getting into here, which you can totally guess. It's a boss room. So, thank you all for watching. I've been Average Jack LP, and I probably always will be. Yeah, I would say I probably will. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. So have a great day, everybody. And in between episodes, I'm going to go to the save station and save, because that's what I do. Goodbye.